Hey everyone, it's Cameron from economytraveller.com, and today we'll be reviewing Jetstar's Bali service both to and from Brisbane. Bali is a popular island for tourists located in Indonesia. It's about 6 hours flight from Australia's east coast. Before we begin, I'll quickly let you know what you need for entry into Bali from Australia as at May 2023. Firstly, you'll need your proof of COVID vaccination certificate. You can request an international certificate on the Medicare section of your MyGov account. You'll need to enter your passport details to link the certificate to. Next, you need to obtain a visa to enter Indonesia if you're travelling as a tourist for up to 30 days. You can purchase this on arrival at Bali Airport, but I personally like to do the new e-visa service. The reason for this is that it's just one less queue that you need to get in at Bali Airport. You can head straight through to immigration if you've got your e-visa. My friends who didn't do the e-visa were waiting a lot longer than me. It also remembers your information. So when I logged in to do my e-visa for this trip, it remembered my information from a trip a few months ago, and it was much faster to fill out the required information. The visa costs 500,000 Indonesian rupiah, which is about $50 Australian depending on the exchange rate. Doing an e-visa allows you to prepay this cost online with your credit card. Lastly, you need to do your customs declaration online so that you can produce a QR code for scanning. You can do this at Bali Airport, but again, I did mine online before my flight, just in case my roaming wasn't working or I couldn't get on the Wi-Fi. You can actually do this up to 3 days before your flight. Jetstar uses its wide-body fleet of 787 Dreamliners for this route. Today, I've selected seat 10G, and it's one of my favourite seats on board. It's located in the front mini cabin, so you're actually first off the plane even before business class. All of row 10 offers superior legroom as it's the first row of economy. I paid an extra $26 for this seat on top of my fare, and to me it's worth it given that it's a 6-hour international flight. I'm in the aisle, so I didn't get to film the takeoff, but if you stay tuned, I'll be showing you the window views from another very special seat. More on that later. Here's a look at the in-flight menus. You can see there's a variety of snacks and light meals on board, and the prices aren't too bad. But if this doesn't appeal to you, pack your own lunch, because unlike some of its competitors like Scoot or AirAsia, Jetstar doesn't have a policy against outside food. You just can't consume your own alcohol, of course. I pre-booked my hot meal online and went for the butter chicken, which comes with a hot drink such as tea or coffee. I had the coffee given the early start. It wasn't the most amazing meal, but it was filling, and it does taste better than it looks. The chicken was tender and the sauce was good, if not a little salty. Here's a look at the bathroom for anyone interested. It's a fairly standard 787 bathroom. If you don't want to pay for extra legroom, this is what a standard seat looks like. Here's our in-flight entertainment, which does cost $10 extra. It does seem to have a good range of new movies as well as TV shows, a music library and games. Personally though, I find it easy enough to download streaming content such as Netflix onto my tablet, so if you prefer to save money, make sure you bring your own device or some reading material. The entertainment screen also has some free features such as the in-flight map, which is a really nice touch as I fly low-cost carriers all the time and I'm always anxious to know where we are throughout the flight. You can also chat via text to other seats, which is handy if you're sitting apart from your travelling companions. I settled in to watch some movies on my tablet. I got a little hungry later in the flight, so I purchased some snacks, which all up cost me $9. They don't accept cash, and you will also need your physical payment card on hand. After 6.5 hours, we landed at Bali's Denpasar airport, slightly late due to some strong winds along the way. After a fun few nights in Bali, it was time to head home back to Brisbane. Here's our aircraft for today, which is another Boeing 787, which had just flown in from Melbourne, about 2.5 hours late. Luckily though, there's plenty of food options and things to keep you entertained at Bali Airport. They also have a couple of lounges which you can pay to access. Today, I'm in seat 44G, which is another aisle seat, but my travelling companion is in 44J, so we got to film a lot more out the window today. All of row 44 are extra legroom seats, and we're situated next to a door. It's nice and close to a bathroom, but the only downside is there's a lot of people coming and going and hanging out waiting to use the bathroom, but on this flight it wasn't too bad.
Ladies and gentlemen, afternoon from the flight deck captain speaking. My name's Andrew Hardy, flying with Thomas today. Together we join the cabin crew, welcoming you aboard this service, and thank you for your patience this afternoon. I appreciate it's fairly well delayed here. You probably saw the aircraft arrived. It was late leaving Melbourne today, and I believe they were issued a little bit of air traffic and holding as they approached Bali here as well, so it's put us a bit behind, but the good news is there's a bit stronger than normal tailwind today, so the flight time's 4 hours 50. Taking off towards the east today, the flight will take us down towards Alice Springs and then across to Brisbane. Forecast is fine en route, and also pleasant conditions for our arrival in Brisbane this evening, but I'll get back to you a bit later in the flight and update the details then. In the meantime, once again, welcome.
We got some stunning views over southern Bali. You can clearly see the areas of Nusa Dua and Benoa, and you can see how well they're connected to the airport via the overwater toll road, which also connects well to Kuta and Seminyak. The windows on the 787 don't have shades. Instead, you press this button and the window will electronically tint. It's nice that Jetstar will let you control these, as when I've flown Scoot, which also has the 787s, the window controls were locked by the crew. We continued our climb to the east of Bali, and pretty soon we were met with the sunset. For my hot meal on this flight, I ordered the mac and cheese. It was pretty tasty, but let's face it, it's not the most nutritious dinner. This flight went by really quickly, at just over 4 hours and 45 minutes. We had a really strong tailwind, which helped make up for the delay a little bit. We were cruising at over 1,000 kilometers an hour. Despite each of the delays, both flights were excellent. I always try and fly Jetstar to Bali as they offer the best comfort having the wide-bodied 787. They also have a very good schedule, even if it's delayed a little bit like it was today. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next adventure.